Hi everyone, this is Miss Nicole for Friday Morning Fun. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to teach you how to make 3 toys for your little ones at home. And depending on the age of your kids, you can have them help out or you can just give them the finished product. But each of these 3 toys or activities should, all the supplies you should have right at home, and it's a nice sensory fun for your kids. So first we're going to make a sensory sorting bag. So the first thing you're going to need is a Ziploc bag. Any size will do. My motto is, the bigger the better. I kind of wish this one didn't have the label on it, but these are the times we live in. So I'm going to open your bag. My other advice is to not cheap out because you want that zipper to be nice and secure. So we are going to take some hair gel. You can use any color you want, and what's cool about this activity is you can do a lot with it. So say you had blue hair gel, you could make an ocean themed sensory bag, or green, you can make it with frogs or glitter. You could even add food coloring to clear gel if you want to give it some color. So I got 2 things of gel for my size bag. And obviously, the smaller the bag, the less gel you need to use. And the sound effects are great. And just because I love glitter, who doesn't? I'm going to throw a little glitter into my bag. Always adds a little excitement. So glitter is totally optional. And I'm just going to smoosh it. So depending on your child's age, you can let them do this part. I would close it up if you're going to give it to them. If not, like I said, you can always give them the finished product. So what I'm going to do with my sensory bag is I have some colored pom-poms, and I'm going to throw, 3 of each color into my bag. And this is a nice sensory activity, so you could use feathers, flowers, pieces of paper, even anything you have at home. It doesn't have to be a sorting activity. You could just let the kids squish it around. Like I said, if you used a colored gel, you could make it like a I Spy type of thing. And now I'm going to just smoosh it all around. Depending on the age of your child, you may want to duct tape the top of it so they don't squish it all out or open it up. You could also take painter's tape and tape it to your floor or your glass door or your table, and that way your really young ones won't move it around. And here we go. So what I would encourage your little one to do if I was giving them this exact bag would be to push the colors together. So I'm just going to take this right here and say, okay, let's get all the reds together. And they get to feel it and squish it around. I'm going to squish, 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 squish. I put a lot of glitter in mine, which is always fun. You see? And I'm putting my blues together. And I'll squish my oranges down here. And that is our first activity. So, Ziploc bag, some gel, and whatever you have to throw in there, hours of fun. Our next activity is going to be an ocean in a jar. So you're going to get a container. It can be any container you want. So it could be a water bottle. This is a little basin type jar. It can be as large or small. I've seen it done with used up mouthwash jars because then it has a child safety cap, which is always a good idea. Whatever container you want, you're going to fill it with 1/3 of water, and you're going to get some blue food coloring and drop in as much food coloring as you like. And this is the fun part for the kids. You can put that top back on, and you're going to let them shake it up and get the blue that you want. And then the rest you're going to fill with cooking oil. So it can be vegetable oil like I have here. It can be canola oil. Any oil will do. And you're just going to, you had 1/3 water, some food coloring. And you're just going to fill the rest with your vegetable oil. And you're gonna put the top on nice and tight. If you have really little ones, you may want to, again, hot glue or duct tape the top on, or use something child safe like a mouthwash container. And then you're gonna let your kids shake it up. And you can see going back and forth, it kind of looks like the ocean. And if you have older kids, you can talk about how oil and water don't mix, and that's why you get this cool bubble effect. And then it'll settle, and you can shake it up again. This is another thing. Doesn't hurt to add glitter too if you want. And that is our ocean in a jar. Pretty cool. And I have one last DIY toy for you to make, and that is going to be a sponge ball. So you're going to get 3 sponges. I like different colors to make it more interesting. But you're going to cut your sponge into 3. So 1, 2, 3. And like I said, I use different colors, and you're going to stack your cut up sponges like this. And you are going to take a rubber band or a string or a hair tie, whatever you have, and you're just going to put it around the center. Okay, this one I can even go twice. And then you are going to pull it apart and shape it into a crazy ball. So, pool time, bath time, you can put these in water. It's a nice soft fun game where if it's a hot day out, you can soak these in a bucket or soak them in your pool and play toss and catch. It's also another just fun sensory object to hold dry. And these were a set of sponges from the dollar store, so it's a nice and cheap activity. And there you go, a ball. And like I said, get it wet, throw it at each other, have a good time, spend some time outside. It's finally warming up. And those are 3 activities you can do at home with your little one. I hope you had fun, and we'll see you soon. Bye.